Mother told me that he had exposed himself to her. She told me it had been going on for 4 years. He denied it and said that, it never happened. A few weeks later, he admitted to me that he not only had exposed himself to her, he actually had touched himself.
Dude, you gotta watch this video.
What's up, YouTube? This is Amigos React. I'm Brennan. This is Nick. And today we're watching another episode of Dr. Phil, and this one is a little weird, a little creepy.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time today. For
Good
sure.
time, which is what this guy is looking for.
That's what this guy seems to be looking for. Nobody wants to give it to him. This poor man.
I know.
He's just trying to find love in all the wrong places.
Definitely the wrong places.
Definitely the wrong places, for
All right,
sure.
so the episode title for this one is My Husband is a Sex Addict and Even Exposed Himself to My Mother. I haven't taken many classes on marriage, but I don't think you're supposed to do that one.
I think it's step one, get married. Step two, don't show your wiener to your mom.
Or your
Your
balls.
mom-in-law.
Maybe your butt, like if it's funny.
Yeah, maybe your butt. If you're like, hey,
Like-
ma-in-law, take that.
Like if everyone's around, you want to moon her, but not like privately.
You know, the funniest moons are when people press their butt cheeks up against the glass.
Yeah.
It's always funny to me. I don't care who you are.
Dude, when I was a kid, we were eating at Denny's with my mom's boyfriend, and a bunch of teenagers came to the Denny's, and outside the window, they started jumping up, putting their butts in the windows and their weenies on the windows. And my mom's boyfriend and a few other guys from the Denny's, like the butts was funny, but they were putting their dick and balls on the windows where everyone were eating, and like I was eating like a sausage and 2 eggs, and these guys come up and they're doing that. But anyway, there's kids in there. My mom's boyfriend and a few other guys go outside of the Denny's and like fight these teenagers,
Oh my god.
and the cops get involved, and it was a whole thing. But anyway, let's see what
Jeez.
Creepy Joe's doing.
We've seen some weird episodes of this show where it's like the person completely seems normal, and we don't know why they're on the show.
That was
at
like
all.
only the last episode.
Oh,
I feel like all the other episodes,
Yeah.
everyone should be on there.
it's true.
Today on an all-new Dr. Phil, her husband admits he's a serial cheater.
So far, I know of 6 different women.
He even exposed himself to his own mother-in-law.
Ooh, and she's ugly too.
Yeah, dude,
That's
she's
just
old.
sick.
Dude, but the wife is pretty.
I think she looks pretty on this because it's really blurry. I mean, she's pretty.
She looked a lot prettier than her mom.
Oh yeah, 100%. He does look like he has a problem though. Look at his eyes right there.
Oh yeah,
Right there, he's like,
he's thinking about sex right now.
he's like, but I just want to show everybody my wiener.
That's what I'm here for. She watched.
I was disgusted.
But you didn't come to me and tell me.
I didn't
She looks
know
like someone
what
that
to
would make
do.
stuff
You
up.
walk away, you get out, you do something, but you don't just get some popcorn and sit there.
He got some popcorn and sat there.
I think I've seen that porno before.
So where the guy shows his mother-in-law his wiener, and then a lady in the corner is just like eating popcorn.
No, the one where he's got popcorn. He's like, hey, you
Oh
want some popcorn?
yeah,
My wiener's in here, but you'll never know until
a
you get to the
hole
bottom.
in the bottom.
But you got to get all the way to the bottom because my wiener's really small.
Yeah, and then like she's really full on popcorn and ends up throwing up. She had
He's
to
like, oh, this butter doesn't agree with my stomach. Oh,
Why'd you use an extra large? You only needed an extra small.
As she heard the whole story,
One time, Wendy actually touched me back.
That's a lie. He's my daughter's husband.
You're telling me that you never touched him.
I can't believe him. I can't believe her. Who do you believe?
Let's do it.
This is turning into like some Jerry
Dude.
Springer.
I believe if he said she touched him back, I believe him.
Dude, 100%. Because if this guy's going to come out here and tell you his problem, he's not going to lie anymore.
I mean, somewhat.
Unless it's ratting on himself.
Yeah, he's not gonna rat on him.
But since he is already somewhat ratting on himself, he's going to rat on everybody else.
Yeah, if telling on her will take some of the blame away from him,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
he's telling the truth on
You'd
that.
be
one.
like, yeah, but you're accusing me when you touched my weenie.
Yeah, weenie
Yeah,
toucher.
weenie toucher.
She started it. Really, I was just trying to pee
And she was in the bathroom
in
for
the
some
middle
reason.
of her living room.
She was just in the shower. She's like, well, hello there.
I mean, I called her in there, but
Like, hey, look at my wiener.
Diane,
You want to see my pee-pee?
she's like, no, I don't want to. Oh,
Whoa, well.
Okay.
What's going on there, little guy?
God, he's been living a double life.
Oh, double,
The double life as a single.
They just like zoom in on the Asian girl. She's like,
Uh-oh. A double life. Wonder what that means.
I can do a double backflip karate chop.
Whoa, cool. That's impressive.
Not if you're Asian. Then it's just
Why are
Tuesday.
Asians so cool? That's not fair.
I don't know, dude.
Serial cheater. Now, Whitney knew that
Who's
her
in
husband
Austin?
had an internet porn addiction.
Oh, that's a
But what she
surprise.
found out last April shocked her to the core. Adam wasn't just looking at women, he was having sexual relationships with various females, going to questionable massage parlors, and even exposing himself to Whitney's own mother.
The way he had to pause.
Dude, he knows exactly when to
like-
pause.
To Whitney's own mother. Oh my gosh.
And then,
I like how they call him a serial cheater when it's just like, he's just a cheater. He's just cheating.
yeah, like most cheaters are serial cheaters, I think.
Yeah. You don't just cheat with one person. Like, if you're going to cheat, you go all out.
Yeah,
That's
like,
the point of cheating.
If
It's
I
like
get
you
caught,
don't care.
it's over. So
Yeah, you don't care at that point.
I think most cheaters don't care in general because I think people with empathy think about how their spouse would
Yeah.
would feel about it,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Yeah, there's like no in between though, you know? Like if you're going to cheat,
yeah.
you're going to cheat.
I mean, someone might try it out, and
They dip their toe and they're like, "Ew,
I feel icky.
I held hands with this lady. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I want to tell all my secrets to my wife.
It's weird.
It hurts my tummy.
Oh, my tum-tum hurts."
Yeah, you heard me right. He was exposing himself to his mother-in-law. Now, Adam is now living in the garage and begging for forgiveness, but Whitney says she is finally ready to walk away. Take a look.
Adam is a liar, a manipulator, and a cheater. I always knew that Adam had an addiction to pornography, but now he has an addiction to sex. Everything went downhill last year when a girlfriend came to stay with us.
A girlfriend.
I like how she said he's a liar, he's a manipulator, and he's a cheater. You named two qualities of a cheater and then called him a cheater.
Yeah, no girl's ever like, he's a cheater, but he's honest.
But he tells me he's cheating, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's not cheating. That's
And
just
he manipulates me, but in a good way, and I
Yeah.
consent to it.
he
So it's not
manipulates me
manipulation.
to like do better in life.
He manipulates me to have a better 401k.
He manipulated me into getting my doctorate degree. He's great at it.
He's a great cheater. He's the best cheater in my life.
This
Look
Dumbo.
at his sideburns.
His sideburns, his Dumbo ears, and his wife is way prettier than him.
Dude, for real.
She is out of his league, and he's still cheating.
He's an idiot.
Dude, if
for
you
fucking
lose
leaving
her, who you gonna hook up with? Her mom?
Nope. Well, probably. You
Maybe.
see how in denial she was on this freaking
Yeah.
stage? She's like, "What? No, I didn't touch his wiener. What? No way."
It seems like if
Eh.
they were like a few years younger, this could be one of those Jerry episodes where the mom's pregnant and he's like, I'm not the father.
In the case of 9-month-old Cairo Kwan, you are the father.
You know what's funny? He honestly kind of looks like a guy that just says he cheats, but he can't
doesn't.
get any other girls.
Yeah, like I think by cheating they mean he just shows his wiener to people. And they're like, what the hell are you doing, creep?
Like, dude, oh my gosh, put your wiener away.
Yeah, please.
What are you doing? He's doing the Nick Swartzen of like, can you tell me what time it is? And
But
puts
it's
his
like-
wiener on his wrist.
He puts it on his thumb because it's too small.
He's like, oh, he's like yanking it. Like, come on, come on, I gotta show you something.
I found out that Adam had made sexual advances toward her. When I confronted him, he didn't want to hear it. He waited a few weeks before he...
She's kind of pretty, but she kind of looks like a skeleton.
I was literally gonna say she's a pretty Skeletor.
He finally came clean and told me that it was him and that he was sorry. I said, you need to tell me everything. He's also admitted to having sexual relations after we had our child, but before we got married.
Where'd her
And I
eyebrows
knew
go?
there was more to come out.
Well, that's the problem. You shouldn't be having children before you're married, Marianne. If you'd done everything the Lord's way,
Tisk, tisk.
you wouldn't be having these issues in your marriage. Yeah, thou shalt not have babies before you're married.
What the Lord said.
Well, you can have a baby. You can't do the thing that makes the baby.
You can't do the mattress mambo.
Man, That'd be so cool to, if I was a woman, I would totally get pregnant before I ever had sex.
If you like, how would you do that?
Artificial insemination.
You just get a turkey baster and
Use a turkey baster or bulb baster to pull the juices.
shove it up there.
Exactly. Exactly. The method.
The old method.
Out. He's also admitted to going to massage parlors and getting happy endings. He's also admitted to having affairs with women that he met through work. He admits to having sexual relations, but he doesn't admit to going all the way. I know him and I know better. Mother told me that he had exposed himself to her. She told me it had been going on for 4 years. He denied it and said that, never happened. A few weeks later, he admitted to me that he not only had exposed himself to her, he actually had touched himself in front of my mother. How could I live with someone for so long and not know who they were?
How is this going on for 4 years and they just told you?
What?
This is insane.
Crazy.
How are you-
Also, why did he he just came clean out of nowhere? Like what
I
happened
think
with
the
that?
mom and sister told her after 4 years of him continually doing it.
Yeah.
I don't even know why she's on Dr. Phil. She could just
The
be like
sister
divorced.
thing.
Bye.
Okay, I'm glad to meet you. I'm sorry for the circumstance.
Thank you.
But tell me, are we going to make a decision today?
Yes, sir, we are.
Have you made a decision, or are you here to make a decision?
I'm here to make a decision. I need to know, is this really an addiction? Is this really a problem? And if it is, can we fix it?
Uh-huh. And
Well, it's definitely a problem.
Well, I'll give you a little insight on how boys are. They are horny all the time, 100%.
Yeah,
Always.
I don't know
and
what you.
some guys that never goes away.
What do you mean by is this a problem?
It's 100% a problem because it's just he he can't control himself.
So
That's all it is. He
that's
has
what
no
she's asking.
self-control.
She's asking if he's like an addict.
I think maybe she's asking like, is this a disorder or something?
Yeah.
Like is he just like not able to not do this?
Sex addiction.
I think with any addiction, you're able to conquer it by yourself. There could be a disorder with a guy doing something like that. There's no such thing.
I mean,
it's just laziness.
It's like an addiction type of thing.
Yeah,
It's like a.
not laziness.
I
But
would say it's a disorder.
I don't know, man. Like, you think this guy is incapable of not doing this?
I wouldn't say incapable, but I would say less capable than normal people, based on how his brain's functioning or something.
I
Because
mean,
most people wouldn't choose. Like, if you could just choose to stop, you would just stop.
yeah. Or if he likes to do it, he's just gonna keep doing it, even though he knows he can stop. That's like people that drink and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop drinking tomorrow," and then tomorrow never comes. You know what I mean? But you could stop drinking. You could put that drink down if you wanted to. You're just choosing not to.
But there's also alcoholics that are like extremely less likely to stop than a normal person.
Addiction is a weird thing to me because I feel like anybody can conquer addiction.
Anyone can, but it's definitely harder for some people.
Oh yeah,
Some people don't even get addicted to stuff in the first place.
that's true.
Like some people can try meth and they can like it and just not do it again. But then there's other people that try it and they're done for the next 30 years.
Yeah, that's true.
why here? Why do you want to talk to me about this instead of somebody else?
Because you take no crap and you can see through his lies, and that's all he's done up to this point is lied.
So I'm going to tell you at this point, I don't think you know where the bottom is.
I don't.
I don't think he's telling you the truth.
I don't.
I'm not sure he knows the truth.
I feel like if he's not come clean yet about everything there is to tell, then I'm done.
Okay, what do you
Oh, he's
know?
not coming clean at all. He's coming dirty in these parlor houses. What do you call them? Massage parlors?
The glory holes.
Yeah, maybe he does
Good
those too.
Lord, dude. Guy's finding every dirty corner he can find.
He's like, is that a hole? Hole in the wall, hole in the ground.
I'll put my pecker in there.
Is that Gatorade bottle big enough for my big one?
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I knew I shouldn't have put my pecker in this beer bottle.
A beer bottle? Jeez. Man.
He, like, puts it in there when it's flaccid and then gets hard. He's like,
Stuff it in
oh,
there.
God. What did I do?
Right.
He's like,
Put my
it's
wiener in
my
it."
wiener in a bottle. Gotta rub it the right way.
Let that genie come out, baby. Got about a million
You
little
want 3 wishes, you better rub hard.
got about a million little genies about to pop out of here.
So far?
So far, I know of 6 different women. I know that he has exposed himself to my mother and my sister.
I made a list of what you know. And you know that in 2009, it was 8 years ago, and y'all been together how long?
We've been together for 10 years.
Okay, so 2 years after you were
Yes,
together,
sir.
you're in a committed relationship that with a classmate he has sexual contact.
Right.
Contact, okay?
Right.
And then in 2011, which you've been together 4 years, that he has sexual contact with a woman on his delivery route.
Right.
And that he's actually using a phone and getting motel rooms. And
for
in
sex.
2011, so you never.
I got 2 phones.
Yeah, dude. It kind of it almost sounds like he's getting these opportunities and he's just bad at saying no.
Yeah.
You know,
I think he's creating the opportunities.
it could be that too. It's just I don't know where this is
I don't think a
going.
guy like him that looks like him kind of just falls into these opportunities.
No, look at your face.
You're right, Dr. Phil. Now that you lay it all out for me, I think you might be onto something here. Is this a pattern I'm imagining?
Been together 6
That's why he doesn't
years,
like her.
that there's a second woman on a delivery route.
all
So
them
he's
teeth
like
and no toothbrush.
going around town.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that he's going to these massage parlors and getting what are known as happy endings.
Oh,
What?
an idiot!
Have decided that this is an addiction.
Yes, sir.
And how did you decide that it was an addiction?
I decided it was an addiction because
I
it
got
was
caught.
something that I couldn't control.
When you do that and you go and expose yourself to these women and all, is that gratifying to you?
Yes, sir.
It was pleasurable to you. It was
Hey, at least he's honest.
I mean, you can't lie about that.
But a lot of people on this show, they'll literally be confronted with like the exact same question, and they'll be like, "No, I don't know why I did it."
Yeah, but like if he said no, it's like he's already admitted to it.
But
you
that
know?
happens so much on this show, though. Like
That's
people will be
true.
like, "Do you like doing this?" And they're like,
That's
"No,
true.
no, I don't. I don't just keep doing it."
It's those people that are just trying to get away with it still. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, you've already been caught. Like,
Yeah.
just
At least
fucking
he's
say
like,
it.
"Yeah, 100% love it." I love whipping my dick out in public.
Hey.
enjoyable to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you would still be doing this. You didn't have a problem with it except that you got caught.
Tell the truth.
Until it was found out, and I knew that I was going to lose everything,
You were good to go.
and until that point. Yes, sir.
Like, I'm in trouble, aren't I? Aw. I'm going to have to be in timeout for a while in the squad.
Sticking my weenie in things, I guess.
Oh, darn it. There's no more popsicles for me.
No popsicles for the ladies I've been seeing either.
Oh, dang it. I can't show anybody my popsicle.
Hey, Whitney says her husband is a liar, a manipulator, and a cheater. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, this guy, he's got an issue. He's a creep.
Yeah, we don't need to watch the rest
We
of
know
this.
he's addicted or whatever.
Clearly, he's got some issues. Let us know what you think about this guy in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know if you've ever had a sex addiction. if you know someone that has, or
if you've ever watched porn.
have you ever? Yeah, that's a good one. Everyone will comment on that one.
Yeah.
If you've ever exposed yourself to a minor,
Who's your favorite
so we can
porn
call the cops on
star?
you.
So we can call the cops on you. Oh, they said they wouldn't call the cops on me. Now I can tell everyone.
And leave your address and your name.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And your height and like descriptions.
thank you guys so much for watching. Click one of these other videos, watch another one, and we'll see you in the next one.
Adios, amigos.
Dude, you gotta watch this video.